Hello guys, in this video we will share with you how we personally trade Bitcoin, when do we enter into a trade, when we exit from a trade, how we can identify major support and resistance lines or major and support resistance zones or support zone, and we will explain the difference, why sometimes we use zones while some other times we use lines. Okay, we'll share with you what we want to see before taking a trade, what we might see and will not take a trade. Okay, exactly everything in detail. This video might take longer than we usually take when we analyze some chart, because in this video we want to make it for especially ideally for beginners. So we're trying to make it as simple as possible. We will try to explain some things on the chart with a plain English word so everybody can understand. As an example, we will use one of the trades that we are looking to enter, our next potential trade. We'll share with you exactly what we want to see, what is the ideal scenario with us, what will make us enter or change mind, or where we'll place our take profit target. Okay, so I will start first with something very important, which I'm sure if you're a beginner and you might hear about it or you will not understand what it is. Something very important when you trade, you need to identify major support and resistance lines. Okay, a resistance line for this case, it is the line of $40,400. Okay, this is the price that we expect. Once the price would reach exactly this price, we will find a resistance, and most probably the price will bounce back. Okay, why it's important, I will cover it very soon. So another very important line zone in our chart is the support. It's a certain price that we believe that once the price will hit this specific price, it will find a support. Okay, this zone or this line, we believe that it will find a support and most probably the price will bounce off. Okay, there are two traders. There is one group of traders that they will believe once the price will reach, let me use a brush, once it will reach, for example, this resistance, that even the price will bounce back, okay, and will find back to the support. And other traders will believe that the price will continue and will break through the resistance and eventually will go to the next potential resistance. I hope now it's clear. Now, how identify these resistance and support zones? Okay, we identified once we will see that in the past, once the price reached this certain price, it bounced back. Okay, or even it was very hard to see a breakout like this example right here. You can see, okay, that 8th of January, the price tried to break through, but it failed. Exactly at the same point, the next day, 9th of January, it failed again, and again the following day, 10th of January, it failed again. So you can see from here that once the price failed on the third time, we saw this price drop, and then eventually, when there was a high volume on the price eventually broke this very strong resistance. Something very important that you need to understand is that when price make it to break through very strong resistance or support zones, we can expect to see a price movement. So you can see from here that even when the price make it to break this very strong resistance, we saw a very strong uptrend. Okay, eventually After this strong uptrend, we saw so high prices as a new all-time high for Bitcoin, which was about $65,000. Okay, this is very important. So you can see from here, it's very clear that this resistance zone at $40,000 is very strong. We can see because it's proven from the past that we have it here an attempt, here we make it, then one we broke it again, and it became something. Another one very important is once the price make it a breakthrough as a resistance, the resistance becomes our new support. And when the support, when the price breaks the support, this support becomes our new strong resistance. Okay, I hope it's clear for you. So you can see from now that the price attempt another one time to break through the Bitcoin strong resistance at around $40,500, but again it failed. We can see that it tested approximately 3 times. So you can see that it's proven multiple times in the past that it's a very strong resistance. So we identify and we draw this line on our chart, so I can identify that this is a strong resistance. Okay. Now, here we have a strong resistance in this case, and we have a support zone. Sometimes when we can identify that the price has a zone when we identify that it's a zone, not a line, is when it's clear for us when we see from the past that the price is testing it from multiple attempts. Okay, so you can see from here that the price might get to close above this zone, but also from here, once the price closed, it's never made it to close above it. Once it made to close above, then it ends up being a fake out and it's failing, it come back. So once you will make couple of attempts to draw resistance and support, eventually you will be able to identify it easier and easier. In the beginning it might be hard, but once you will see that it's clear, that is right here, that you can see this zone, it's very obvious that the candles close even or below, that you can see that wicks, that there is no wick over here, even close below or above. So once you will start make some training, so before taking maybe a trade, it's good to start just drawing lines, support and resistance on the chart. Then maybe you can delete them and then do it again until you get used to it before entering into a trade, because it's very important. You don't want to rush and enter into a trade, but eventually there is a resistance just above your trade, because you will get like caged into the trade and most probably you will lose. So please guys, watch the whole video so you can understand, okay? Because we take it step by step so you can understand some basic stuff before we will continue with our next trade, okay? So let me just delete this one. Delete. Okay, so right here, okay? Right now, just to take an example of what is going on right now, we saw a very strong breakout of this strong resistance, and eventually this strong resistance zone become our new support, because we can see for the last from this attempt, the price one break through this strong resistance zone, it came back to the next following resistance line, which is the current that we are testing right now, and it failed and it closed below. But on the following day, on 27th of July, it made it a breakthrough. And now we can see that the price is ranging, okay, sideways between those strong resistance and support. This is a very healthy scenario, okay? Some traders call it as a bull flag, where we see a strong uptrend, then the price start to range between resistance and support, which means that most likely we will see a continuation to the uptrend, okay? So this is not something that it should worry us, okay? This is something normal that it happens. Normally, the markets don't make it to break it through from the beginning, and I will explain something very important right now. So, what you need to understand that the more times that the price attempts to break a strong resistance or support, this support resistance, the weaker it becomes. So most likely, the price, as it keeps testing this resistance, it will break through. Okay. So it's the same in the past. You can see that it tests one time, two times, three times, and then on the fifth it breaks through. And once we saw a breakout, it was very strong breakout. This is why we also expect in this scenario to see something similar, because this is a very strong resistance line. It's proven through the past to be a very strong resistance line, and most likely, once we will break this strong resistance line, we will see a breakout. And we expect to see the price reaching the $50,000 resistance zone. And why we believe it will reach this $50,000 zone? Because we don't see any other strong resistance after the $40,600. We don't see any other strong resistance right here until the $50,000. We don't see any other resistance that will keep the price from not increasing. Okay. So what we see right now will get through our trade. What we want to do right now, just give us one moment, please. So what we want to see right now, we want to see the price continue ranging between those two major market structure, which is our resistance here at $40,600.72 and the strong support zone at $38,141. Okay, we want to see the price keep ranging until it will make it and break through this strong support. And then what we want to do, we want to enter our long trade on this strong support. Once we will identify that the price managed to establish a strong support and this strong resistance, what we mentioned before, once we break a strong resistance, the strong resistance will become our new strong support. So it's very important to take the correct trade. This is why I'm telling you not to rush to enter once we will see a breakout, because you can see from here that the price managed to break through, but it ended up being a fake out, and the price came back, and then it's ranging until we saw another one at 10. So we don't want to put ourselves in a bad position when we will enter right here, but eventually the price will go against us, okay, and we manage to hit our stop loss. So what we want to do, we want to see the price, just to clear the chart a little bit so it's easier for you to understand for what I'm talking about, okay. So what we want to see right now, our next potential long position, we want to enter right here, okay. And I will explain everything now in details. Okay. Give me one moment, please. Okay, now I'll explain everything. Why we'll enter here, why the stop loss is there, and why the take profit is there, okay. We want to see the price going from here, which is the price that we are right now, breaking through. Then once the price will come back to retest this support, okay, this previous strong resistance that eventually will become a strong support, we will enter right here, okay. And why we'll enter right here? Because we believe that this will become our strong support and will keep the price for not going back and hit our stop loss. This is the price that we believe that the price, when it will break through this support, it will not go in this specific price level. If the price will go at this specific price level, we get stop out. Okay, this is a percentage that we set in advance through our broker that we are confident and comfortable to lose. It's a certain amount from our total investment in the broker that we can afford to lose. Okay, So let's say we invested right now maybe $100 and we expect to lose $30 on this trade, okay? Something similar like this, or maybe $10. It depends from each one's strategy, how much he's willing to lose, to risk, and how much he's willing basically to risk the risk to reward. That's why we always try to keep this ratio. You can see from here it's 4. So we try to risk at least to basically to target 3 times that we risk. So we want to keep the ratio above 4. So it's 1 to 3 or 1 to 4. So we expect to win 4 times what we lose, because in trading we don't just win. There are many times that we will lose. Okay, but what will keep us profitable is when we sum up all the trades, that we will have more profits than losses. Okay, so this is very important. So we will enter right here at $40,000, and we will target the $50,000. And why? Because this is the next strong resistance that we believe that this is the next strong resistance. Okay, which means that the price, what we said before, that a resistance is a zone where most likely the price will bounce back. It will find a resistance. It will find a couple of many strong sell orders setting here. We don't say that it will not break from the beginning, but it's most likely to go back. Even if it will break through, eventually, at the first attempt, it might go back. Or even worse, it can go lower and even hit our stop loss. That's why we set our profit target on the next strong resistance zone. Okay? So this is an example of one of our trades that we are looking to enter. So guys, if you are looking to start trading, below in the description you can find a link to sign up with Bybit. Bybit has a deposit bonus, a special deposit bonus. It depends how much are you willing to deposit. Once you will sign up, you can find a link below, okay? You can visit the rewards hub at Bybit, and there you can find more information regarding how much you can get, how much deposit bonus you can get. This is a limited time offer. I don't know exactly what is the maximum deposit bonus that you can get. I think you can get up to $1,000 right now. I don't know. So please have a look at the rewards hub so you can get more information. Okay, so this is an example of one of our trades. This is how we identify potential support and resistance. I hope this video was useful for you. If you have any question, please feel free to write your questions below in the comments, and will be happy to reply to your comments. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Cheers.